God's a punk. How much of Michael the Angel being squanched did you see? Yeah, this is the old school Screen Knights because I never bothered to make a new one. Stream crashed so hard, we're back in 2023. It stopped right after I broke the door. Okay, well then at least you do know that I did it. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'm totally about to blame you for that, my dude. No, it's cool, don't worry. Anyway, I think we're at the last level of the game. I might be about to kill God. I'm not 100% sure. So we're just gonna go ahead and give it a go. And hopefully the stream will live long enough for me to... The spirit of the age has taken physical form. Ew, I hate it. The weak spot is everywhere. I hate them. Rush courageously. I hate them. No, it's not. Shut up, Knight. I could easily just make my own. And then everything broke. Alright. What's happening? Ew! You know what? Let's say I did that on purpose to get away from your creepy-ass baby head. Ew! Ew! Can we talk about the fact that Strugglmore gets Marie Antoinette and he did the Battle Angel? Well, maybe he sucks! Wait, what am I doing? What the hell is this all about? Okay. I'm up here now. That's pretty cool, but why? Why am I up here? I cannot get away from the evil babies. I can't. Okay, so evil baby uses his evil baby wings to make wind happen. Alright. I mean, I can sort of, more or less, comprehend what the general goal of this battle is. Biblically accurate, Angel. Then I don't ever want to be in heaven. Not if these godforsaken things are just floating all over the damn place. No, thank you. Okay. So the main issue I'm currently running across is the fact that this huge, giant, freaky-deaky, goddamn, like, Kenny G face is just like, hi, I'm here, and I'm causing problems deliberately. You just blocked the cannon with your stupid-ass arm? Heaven is already terrifying to me as a concept. This does not help. Yeah, it turns out these things are flying around. And they're considered the good guys. I will destroy you! There! Yo! Right in your stupid baby jaw. What is up, jackass? That was the wrong time to use a cannon, as it turns out. I've made a grand mistake this day. And every day. I just make a lot of mistakes in general. It's kind of my thing. Don't worry about it. Okay, now here's an idea. Stop looking at me with your disturbing face. You ever consider that one? I hate that I hate your face. I hate it. I absolutely hate your face. For the love of God, stop having that face. And yes, I did use that verbiage deliberately to spite you, conceptually, because you freak me out. To be fair, angels only appear this way to those who bear responsibility for... I've never read the Bible. I don't know how God works, and I don't care. I've pieced together, like, information through osmosis and Simpsons episodes, and you know what? That's good enough. Good enough to know that he's an asshole. Well, bye again. I am the ping pong. I understand, and I appreciate your knowledge, for Ender is the knower. Known worldwide and renowned for his knowing of things, and for his stylish pants. God cast him from heaven because his pants were just so goddamn cool. And God got mad jealous. You're one of what, Knight? A cool dude? Oh my god, I hate you. Oh my god. Bill Clinton! Yeah, it seems like that's its only ability, but to be completely fair, It's extraordinarily effective. It's working for them. Yeah. Okay, so like the idea is to try and do that in a place and a time. But the timing, there's like 3 different things that you have to time correctly, and you can't wait. It's like, I see you with my creepy doll face. What's up, you nerd? Yeah. Yeah, take that, asshole! Woo! Woo! We take those! We take those with bells! Yeah. Okay, apparently he turned his stupid head just in time. Very annoying, very annoying. This thing doesn't try to kill you, it tries to inconvenience you until you die. That's my battle plan. I spun the camera a little too much, and I got all confuzzled. I am confusion. America, explain! If this is the final boss, kind of underwhelming when the first boss was Dragon. True enough, home skillet. Ah, see? It's all... Ah! It's like, well, sorry, you didn't time your first thing correctly, so now you're off time for the second thing you have to do, and now the big baby head is in the way. Giant floating baby head's revenge! Yo, Phineas and Ferb tried to warn us about this. I didn't even realize. Jesus Christ. Oh, well. Huh. You know what? I guess that works. I don't know what to call that one. Ah! Asshole! Ultrabot has played this game over 732,000 times. He knows. Regardless, I've killed the baby. I've been doing that a lot lately. Anyway, that wasn't the last level of the game. Oh, I would have discovered this on my own, but Ultrabot decided, you know what I want to do? Spoil things on purpose for some reason. It was a weird choice, but I guess I can't stop them. Almost stole that man's crown. Yoink! I didn't do it. You can't prove I done did it. Oh my god! Man's got Mr. Fantastic arms. Guess I'm king now. Alright, La Rochelle. La Rochelle. Oh, this looks intimidating. Okay. None of these are pointed in a good direction at all. So here's an idea. We'll just sort of slap a couple of those there. I need money. I need the money. There we go. Okay. Now where's my castle? My castle's right there. Okay. Alright, I've already got lack of a deficit. Why did Knight spend... Wait. Knight, I made the Phineas and Ferb joke like 15 minutes ago. Where were you? Yeah, that tree saved me. Cool. He's heading to Japan with a fleet of ships. What? What the hell is Nightstar even going on about? Is he some sort of... Is he suffering from space madness? Has he lost his beloved ice cream bar? Maybe he's delayed. Yeah, maybe he's 30 seconds in the past. My joke went over your head and that makes me sad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Ruby madness. What? What does that have to do with anything? Are you a fool? Either space madness or time sickness. Okay, no. Parry to Japan with a fleet of ships. I am honest to God straining my brain right now trying to figure out what the hell that means. I'm investing almost all of my mental energy into figuring this one out. They're using public domain music. Like, what do you... Like, literally every single asset in this game is public domain. Also, wow, you really had a hard time navigating your boulder, because you had a head start on me, and I beat you to it. You might suck, my dude. You might be terrible at your job. Did you even get over to at least where yeah, you're only just now getting over here. Wow, you suck at this. And then you exploded like a dingus. An absolute fool, even. Commodore Perry in 1853. Who the Commodore Perry? Is this a historical reference? Is that what this is? Some historical events that happened? I legitimately don't know who Commodore Perry is. Excuse me, terribly sorry. Let's get a little bit of armor. Go to school. No. I was already in high school. It was the most miserable and horrible experience of my entire life. I ain't never going back. And dude, I'm sorry, but like, if I was gonna go back to school, you think I'm gonna waste time in a history class? Give me a somewhat funny internet video relaying that information instead. Apparently some Navy dude, I guess? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Maya literally just had a history class, and nobody cared about learning who the hell Commodore Perry is. What did he even do? Sail the ocean blue in 1862, or whatever the flying hell that thing was? Is that what he did? Is that who he is? He sailed the blue oceans? He went to the East Blue? Was he king of the pirates? Is that what we're trying to do today? I know what we're going to do today. Watch One Piece. Is that what's happening, Night Star? Okay, well, he did play a very brief mention in brief words. Oh, well. Okay. But I mean, to be fair, there is a lot of information in there, and unless it's one of the most iconic jokes of the video, it's hard to maintain all of that. Okay, well then I guess I'll rewatch History of the Entire World as if I needed an excuse to do that. That video is amazing. Alright, I'm just gonna place explosives everywhere because I'm gonna be honest with you, this guy kinda just sucks. He's not very good at this. I've barely had to do anything and he's been having more trouble than otherwise, and there you go. Open up, Japan. Stop having it be closed. It's Tonka time. Yeah, no. Honestly, every history class ever should just be, like, you go to school, you go in, get into history class, and they're like, all right, we're watching History of the Entire World again for an entire school year. It is that iconic, that perfect. Oh my god. Whoa, what the hell happened to him? What flung his boulder like that? What the hell happened to that guy? He is having some serious struggles, and I'm fine with it, honestly. I'm gonna break your stuff. Because I hate just... I'm still baffled on the fact that Knight made a reference to a historical figure from 1852 and was upset we didn't have the information immediately come to mind. Well, to be fair, I mean, Nightstar was literally physically there, so... It's easier for him to recall information because, you know, I mean, he was there. Of course he remembers it better than we do. Commodore Perry was, like, a guy he knew. Yeah, they played blackjack. I don't even remember when, I don't know when that game was invented, but I'm sure it makes sense. It does work, but yes, Commodore Perry is single-handedly responsible for forcing Japan to open itself to world export trading in 1853. My dude, that is such niche information. About Japanese history. Woo! That was a big kaboom boom. That was very impressive. It's actually very well known. Okay, but you realize you just said that in a room full of people that did not know that, right? Can you really say something as, oh, yeah, it's phenomenally well known. Everybody knows this. And then, like, the 12 people you're in the room with all say, what the hell are you talking about? Can you really say that at that point, my dude? Okay, I don't have much rock left at this point. Ugh. but I might have just enough. Dang it. That's no good. I'm just gonna put a bunch more explosives all over the place. You can't dodge all of them! Throw enough bombs at your problem, and everything works out eventually! Let's go! Woo! That was dope as hell, man. Oh, we had a good day. I destroyed that rock. All right, yeah, no, we're good. Why use a useless-ass trebuchet when you can just blow it up? I blowed it up! Huh. And don't worry, Nightstar, we all know you're hilarious. At this point, the conversation is a reminder of why are you smarter than a 5th grader is a thing. Yeah, because they teach kids things in school that most people just end up forgetting. This is why the public school system, as we know it, is an inherently flawed system. Basically, what public schooling should be is the essential teaching of the fundamentals and basics of existence. Like, you know, okay, here's how to learn, here's how to read, here's how to write, here's how things work, this is that, this is this. These are the things you're going to need to know no matter what kind of life you choose to live. This is what's important. Make sure you know all of this. And then once, after a few good years of that is done, then you can go, you should be able to split off into a specialized schools that facilitate, that, you know, that play to your specific interests. Nightstar, if Commodore Perry ends up being somebody I go up against, I will buy you 12 cheeseburgers. But anyway, that's how school should be, but it's not. There's no money in that. Gotta keep the peoples uneducated. Okay, there we go. We're gonna teach you how to do taxes, but trust me, you need to know how to write in cursive. Exactly! I don't even remember your name, so I'm just gonna crush you and be done with it. Later, nerd. Yeah, get squinched, asshole. Woo! Since you're about to win, when you're on the map, you can check and see if there's something to change your boulders. Dear God, you are positively freaking obsessed with this, Ultra. Fine, I'll change my freaking boulder skin. Oh my God. You just keep saying it over and over again. Fine, it's the spooky season. Let's put a bed sheet on top of our rock. If it'll finally placate your robot rage. Christ. Hey, it's Madrid. And it's more useful than every other year in combined. It's Napoleon! It's Napoleon! Oh, he's on a coin ride. That's funny. Oh my God, it blew up. Fun fact. Nightstar, here's the thing. Everybody knows who Napoleon is. They probably don't know everything he did. I would recommend a YouTube video called Oversimplified History on Napoleon. You'll learn a lot about him. That's where I've been learning my history lately. Let's see. I'm gonna put a big fan here. Because where are you gonna go? I got flying boats. I guess I have flying. These are the sturdiest air units. They also call the strongest catapult shots. Okay, but I don't use the catapults. Whatever. Sure. Sure, why not? Just give me some money. You just give me your money. There. Bedsheet boulder! I'm a spooky ghost! I hit the jump button, but I didn't jump, and I don't know why. Woo! It actually changed the noise I make when I fall. That's fun. Oh, that's delightful. Ultrabot was right to whine and complain about me not changing the boulder skin. This is fun. Ah, the Emu War. A bit overdone and overplayed. It wasn't as interesting as people want to make it seem, but it is still funny. Woo! Spooky! I'm a spooky rock! I'm not a ghost! I'm a sheet with holes in it! Hey, what? Knock that bullcrap off. Oh, damn! Ah, dang it. It looks like Napoleon's superior strategic abilities. Why am I not breaking things there? Are defeating me in a big way. It's very unfortunate. Looks to me like that rock is going to get married to someone. Nightstar out here desiring to marry ghosts. Cue Neptune putting on a bed sheet, going ooh, and then trying to run over to hug him, but then she just slams face first into a wall because she can't see. Why is that so funny? This is tiny-ass Neptune. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but I am delighted. Oh my goodness, okay. All right. Okay, whoo, breathe in, breathe it out, breathe in, breathe it out. Okay, let's go. Napoleon's boulder is falling a lot. There we go, I'm a burning ghost, nerds. Let's see if I can maintain my fiery allure by the time I hit the wall. Why are you so displeased? Aw, I upset Knight. I'm sorry. I found I was thrown this directly. Sorry, Maya. I really do want to read what you're saying, but these are very, very narrow. And if I am not paying extraordinarily close attention, I'm going to fall. And even if I do, I'm still probably going to fall. So I'm just trying to be real careful around here. The enemy is rolling! Understandable, it requires the context of the previous message anyway. Maya really just said, that's okay, you're stupid. You're stupid, you wouldn't understand what I'm talking about anyway. Understandable, she's not wrong. There we go! Burning Boulder Ghost! Woo! Oh, now that's big damage. Hey, some big damage. Okay, so here's what I need to do. Really, really seriously impede Napoleon. Really need to cause problems for him. There we go. Also, Napoleon is crying. Come on, I need to launch another rock. I gotta get that thing going. Oh boy, he's got a lead. He's got the lead. That's not good. I need to not screw up, and he needs to screw up a lot. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here I go. Here I go. Ah! I tried. I really tried. Didn't work. All right. Victory isn't impossible. It's just very unlikely. God damn it. My bed sheet! Napoleon just made this war personal. Okay. Ah, God damn it, 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 God. Okay, all right. Napoleon is stuck a little, so I mean, that's good. Okay, he's suffering from some difficulties. Dragon Scythe really just straight up said, "Oops, da div div div." He really just did that. Okay, Napoleon is having trouble. He's having difficulties. We can work with this. We can work with this. We can work with this. Huh. Knock, knock, shorty! Yeah, you better prance about with your pants all wetted, you Frenchman! That's for my bedsheet, asshole! Napoleon dead as hell. That's how you friggin' go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I'm hurting my hands by slapping them. Ow. Welcome to the Battle of Waterloo Part 2! Oh yeah, that's true. It made him even shorter. I wonder if Nightstar is still here or if he left in rage and hatred of me. I wouldn't blame him if so, but I would be sad. Hey look, it's Charles III, whoever that is. Well, Charles III and his gun. Oh my god, Charles III is doomed! Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's probably historically accurate. Porto. Charles III, everyone's favorite guy that everyone knows. New units. Gobs o' cash. Well, I do like the idea of gobs o' cash, so fine. I'll go ahead and give myself some of that. Now let's see. Yeah, Knight's a cactus, apparently. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I seldom know what he's going on about. He just kind of says and does random things during my stream, leaving me completely unaware if he's actually enjoying himself or not. I can only hope and assume. He usually tells me after the fact, oh yeah, no, that stream was actually pretty good. Like, I had no idea you thought that way, my dude. You gave me no context! You don't know Charles III? I probably shouldn't have used fire. Yeah, that was a dumb idea on my part. Oh, well, whatever. He won the 1728 14th annual hot dog eating contest. Oh. Well, usually Nightstar's here to tell us about that sort of stuff. He's the guy that knows history. Math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with the Big Bang. Bang! Oh my god. You know, there's a possibility that Nightstar Googled that, but I really like to think that, no, he didn't. He just knows these things for some reason. I am baffled by this man. Utterly baffled. Delighted by his nonsense, but baffled all the same. Why are there... How long is this stupid trip supposed to be? It feels like I've been rolling down this godforsaken hill since 1863! Ah! Get out of the way, assholes! Get out of the water! It's so slow in here! Oh my god! Christ! That guy died. Wait, what? I gotta make a turn that freaking sharp? What the hell? Why? Alright, this sucks. It's not... I think that was just a clever joke at the front there, not literal, but still funny. I think he was known for being a sportsman hunter, though. Perhaps so. Oh my god. Okay, Pachyderm. Pachyderm. Explosives. Just everywhere. Just blow everything up. Really just make him sad. There we go, big fans to push them into the water, perhaps. Yeah, you are a nerd, dude. Was the fact that you're the only person in the entire room who's physically capable of knowing any of this historical information off the top of their head not give that away to you? Come on, guys. Everyone knows things like Commodore Perry and Grunkus III. He was the 73rd man to ever dance the Watusi. with Queen Elizabeth. Everyone knows this, guys. Come on. Everyone knows this. Everybody. Why are you all saying that only I know this? You're wrong. He did make good cheese, that's true. I mean, there was some people in here that didn't know in this game. Yeah, I'm sure there were a lot of people in this game that didn't know who Charles III was. I'm not really sure what that means, but... sure, I agree. Okay, so the main issue with this godforsaken map is navigating its stupid bullcrap. And I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to put anything. Ow! Asshole! Feels like there isn't a good place to put anything. Man, nobody even knows who... Okay, I can't even joke about that one. People do know the Ninja Turtles. But I still wanted to say that to get your goat, but no. That's pushing it a little too far. Alright, well. I've done worse, I guess. Go. I mean, I literally stream on the exact same day at the exact same time for like 3 years at this point. So if anybody doesn't understand my streaming schedule by now, I don't know what to tell you. That's really not my fault anymore. That is not my fault at this point. There ain't nothing for it. Huh. The less time I spend in the water is better. But boy howdy, is it far from the easiest thing to accomplish. Breaking things! Falling off of things! Because I can't stop my momentum, I'm going too fast, except for all the other times when I'm not doing too fast. Oh! Ooh, indeed, Giant Rock. Ooh, indeed. The only French leaders offhand that I know are Louis XIV, Napoleon, and De Guile, known for his flash kick and sonic boom attack. Now I really am thinking about a French Guile, and it's a pretty funny concept. Okay. Well, depending on the state of my rock by the time I get over to his gates, we might be able to do something here. Nightstar knows all about Philippe the Leapor. Ow! No, never mind, apparently. I don't think we're going to be getting any progress done here. I mean, the second. Okay, right, he knows Philippe the Second. And his mighty leaping prowess. For he is the Leapor. Le Sonic Boom! Le Sonic Boom! Beats the actual French guy they put into the franchise, Abel. Nobody remembers that guy. Except Nightstar, probably, because Nightstar's weird. He's a cool dude, but he's weird. He don't make no sense. Is Rock of Ages 1 or 2? Well, considering it's Rock of Ages 1, I'm going to go ahead and just baselessly assume that it's probably Rock of Ages 1, because it's Rock of Ages 1, and it's weird you don't know that. Remy? From Ratatouille? That's the only Remy I know. Wait, no, there's also a Remy in Street Fighter. He was a loser that nobody liked, and they never bothered putting him in another game. That happens a lot. Well, I wish you well with the rest of the stream. Maya has had her fill of my existence. She is tired of me and my dumbness. And she wishes instead to sleep off. And maybe she thinks perhaps one day, when I go to sleep and I'll wake up in a world where my friend is less of a dum-dum. And every single day she wakes up to the new nightmare that no, her friend be dum-dum. That said, I hope you have some good sleeps, friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow, just like we always do. Always remember you're really cool. Scraven's New Nightmare? It was a very weird send-off. I made it nice at the end. Seriously though, it means a lot that you even hang out as much as you do. I appreciate you immensely. And again, great work on that drawing. It was fantastic. I hope that mine ends up existing and is just as good. Also, yeah, I won apparently. I don't know how that happens. Does anybody know what happened to that dude's boulder? It didn't seem to be nearly destroyed enough to stop. Yeah, there we go. Win a match without destroying... I just got an achievement! Win a match without destroying any of the enemy's stuff. Good night, Maya. Woo! I have no right to have won that battle! Yeah! Woo! Now, okay, there you go. That's a good place for you to go. But yeah, no, I send Nightstar a lot of weird stuff. To be fair, he sends me a lot of weird stuff. We're kind of weird friends. Bye, Maya. Okay, the Witch's Sabbath. We gonna get spooky up in here? Satan? Satan goat? That man is dead now. That goat is eating that dead man. Or at least his hair. Oh my god, that goat just ate that man's hair! We shall now praise him as our god! The great he-goat. What the hell am I up against? What? Wait, what? What is that? What? Okay. I don't know the history here. Nightstar, you want to explain this one to me, buddy? I'm more than okay with being called kind of dumb for not knowing what this is about. Yeah, what's going on now? I'm quite confused. Everyone knows the great he-goat. Everybody knows him. Everybody knows it. Watch out for a Steve. Off I go. 14th century, the great he-goat made his way down to the western shore of Portugal. You know what? I have no reason to not believe you. Hey, I just destroyed your Fire Emblem tents. Now you're gonna have a hard time getting your items out on the field. Sucks to be you. Go consult Anna about it. She'll cry her way to the bank. Ever think we game about a historical war bear? A war bear? I want a war bear. Oh, Jesus. Yep. All right, well, it was a pretty good run while it lasted until it all just stopped working at the end there. All right, well, they fell off too, so. I guess at the end of the day, the great he-goat ain't goat nothing on me. That's a terrible pun. He popularized the use of feathers in beds today, so that's a fun fact. Who still has feathers in their bed? What are you, freaking Dick Van Dyke? Get out of here with that. Go trip over an ottoman, you nerd. I ain't about to put up with this bullcrap. There we are. Next time you sleep in a feather bed, remember the he-goat. I will never sleep in a feather bed. That sounds ungodly uncomfortable. Legitimately sounds like the worst sleeping experience. I think all of those, yeah, all of those, mines that I put about all over the place really paid off there. Oh boy. Their boulder is in motion. Okay, well, I destroyed more of your stuff, so sucks to be you. Okay, alright. What about people's fornication? What do you want about fortification? Whatever. Huh! Okay, you're being a real jerk right now, I hope you realize. Like, he-goat is just the title of someone in the Bible who rebels against God. Didn't, like, most things rebel against God? Like, when you really look into the Bible, wasn't God, like, just a total asshole all the time? Like, it's like, you've mildly slighted me. Now I'm going to drown the whole ass place. Like, bro, chill. How about that? How about you chill your biscuits for a day and a half, you freaking rageaholic? Alright. Let's see. So where's the enemy rock? There's the enemy rock. Let's see. I feel like they're gonna get the last one sent. Also, when he witnessed the migration of Port Samuel, he's known for his infamous quote. Assuming that's what you said, then yes, it did go through, my friend. It very much did. And you are appreciated. There we are. Wait, the ghost is Razorfist? You're a fist named Danny Boy. Shut up. Okay, we're moving on. That rousing speech won the conflict, or so he said. Oh my god, I just murdered the hell out of that elephant. Jesus Christ. I have seldom seen an elephant get murdered as hard as that one. Christ. Dumbo wept. Didn't use the armor first thing, he would have won. I have no idea what you're even on about. Who the... Napoleon, you mean that guy we fought like 17 years ago at this point? Like, come on, move on. We're fighting the he-goat now. Mamma mia! Not since Balrog. Balrog the boxer, or Balrog the thing Gandalf fought? Now I want to see a version of Lord of the Rings where Gandalf has to square up with Balrog from Street Fighter. Let's go! Anyway. I bet you eat this one, he-goat. Woo! What about the one that was executed for crime? There was a he-goat that was executed for his crimes? What's happening now? Anyway, it's Saturday. Why is that not a meme already? Yeah, right? How has nobody ever once done it? It deserves to be. So far, we have found no greater foe than that of Marie Antoinette. Wild, isn't it? Oh, damn. Sisyphus is living it up. Hi. What seems to be the problem? It's Cronus. AKA Saturn. In case you don't know what Cronus means. Oh, good lord. Man, that rock is loyal. I think this is the dude who ate babies, I think. Sigasatun Shu. Oh, it's a boss. Let's see. Oh, alright then. This seems kind of climactic, I must say. Ow. You didn't have to go and do that. Goodbye, everybody. Hide his children, hide his wife. Also, this looks final since this is the guy you ran from. It's true. It's true. Wait, if Kronos is the god of Saturn, does that mean in Sega Santro? Sega Santro would never eat his son. He may do a lot of weird-ass stuff, but he wouldn't do that. Okay, you're being a real jerk right now, Kronos. I'd like you to know. Ugh, you got a nasty-looking head. Anyone ever tell you that? You're a freaky-looking dude. Do I have to roll off of his arm? I think I need to roll off of his arm. This isn't good. Ugh. I'm gonna have to do this 3 times? I'm sorry, this is unnecessary and excessive, and I don't like it. Eh! Oh wait, this is a boss. I thought he was just your next opponent. I was looking at the No! I'm slapping this dude in the face with a big rock. Now I gotta do that 3 more times, or 2, I don't know. I have to do it more. I feel like this is one of those situations I'm gonna be stuck in for a good long while. Well, that was cool of you. Thanks. You might end up being the first boss that actually destroys my rock. Conviction from a painting which was never discovered until the painter's passing. Get the piece away out of shame. All right, cool. So how do I avoid his hand from slapping me like that exactly? Do I don't know, bait him into doing it? Slap down? Slap down? Okay, and then just go? Just go for it? Yeah, I guess so. All right. I have no idea what I just bumped into. That's a little weird. Huh! Why? Well, I guess the game is actually rather kind about the respawns, at least. Alright, you tried. It didn't work. It didn't work! You did your best, and it didn't work. Okay. Also, thank you for that information, by the way, Orb. That is actually very funny information, and I'm glad that you gave it to us. Well, this isn't good. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay. Alright. This is fine. Wait, what the hell? You and your stank breath knocked that off? What? Well, that's all kinds of unfortunate. How do I overshoot against a guy the size of a building? I ain't reading a single one of your rock runs, by the way. Okay, yep, that's very cool. There we go. That one was pretty funny. Okay, now I just have to do that again. It doesn't seem impossible. Unlikely, but not impossible. This would be a million times worse, is if you failed once, you just have to start over from the beginning. Okay, yeah. Here I go. Yeah, made it. Now even Nightstar can't say I'm lame. Even he has to say, hey, you did it. Good job. You failed on that second part, but you did the first thing. Good job. Good job. Somebody screen cap that. Screen cap what Nightstar just said. I need it for prosperity. Hiya. You have a geologist wife? Oh, wow. Okay, well, you know what? I actually kind of respect your pun game a little bit more now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. And hey! Woo! Take that, god of whatever. It's probably gonna land on Sisyphus. Yep. Dead. And the moral of the story is, don't push rocks. The rock-born Sisyphus. Rip. Friggin' rip. The cackling geologist, thanks. You're welcome. Woo! This game is silly, but really fun. That's the end, really? What kind of ending were you expecting, Knight? Oh wait, that's actually how... What? How else was something like this game going to end? A bit shorter than you expected? I don't know, it lasted 2 streams. That's 1 more stream than I expected it to survive. Not survive, to continue. But yeah, no, like, I physically cannot comprehend of a different ending for a game like this. It's just... I say this with the most affectionate way ever, like possible. This game is stupid. Stupid in the best way, but it's stupid. Of course it's going to end with just the final boss falling on you. You're dead. The end. It's very Monty Python. Yeah, it's absolutely. If you told me Monty Python was like 80% of the inspiration for this game, I would completely believe it. I gotta say, I'm pretty sure its 2 sequels might be even more stupid than this. Well, we're gonna play them eventually. I assure you of that. So the boulder rolls into the next adventure. Yeah. What about beating a god would be a Sisyphean task? It's kind of weak. It is, because considering that's kind of the basis for the entire game. Like, that is the main joke of the game. All you're doing is reiterating on it. But, yeah, this game, not bad for a Steam game that I've had for, like, a decade without realizing it, and then just randomly deciding to play, gotta say. Doubled. This is an Atlas game? Well, it was published by Atlas. Atlas didn't make it, they published it. Which, I mean, is different. I mean, Hyde lied. You know, that's Atlas. If you want to go into it. What's happening? Oh! Oh, everybody's here! We're having a dance party! It's like a DreamWorks movie! Boogie down! Yeah! Yeah, dance party ending, let's go! Hang on. The game's gonna get muted, but I gotta dance too. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, everyone's dead, just partying in hell. Orb, did you not hear the part where I said that Atlas was the publisher? Like, literally, what I just said? Did you really not hear that? Anyway, this game was silly. Let's look at the leaderboards. Wow, somebody beat the game in 0 seconds. I'm sure they didn't cheat at all. Living la vida loca. Shout out to the guy who just straight up freaking cheated. Look at... So the leaderboards for this game are just literally... Oh, yo, the cheater... Even the cheater couldn't cheat as hard as True Yourself. Amazing. Atlas... I mean... It's kind of like when, you know, you see the Square Enix, logo after watching an episode of Dress Up Darling. You're just like, wait, what? Literally no policing with these sort of things. To be fair, I really don't think that the high scores for Rock of Ages are that coveted. They're not so sacred, you know? So yeah. Pretty sure the Titan was Atlas. Oh, right, he holds up the Earth. That he do. That he do. Well, that sure was a rock adventure. Square Enix also released little goody two-shoes on their indie label, which, while giving credit to the real dev. Really? Oh, that's actually really cool of them. Good job, Square Enix. Let's see. What if I played this music box really close into my microphone? There you go. That's about all I've got. We got like half an hour left to stream. No, I don't know if that next time I'm actually Max is good. I am not reading that. God, no. Nightstar, what the crap, dude? Get out of here with that. Jesus. To move the chat off screen. What the hell? It was softer than the... Oh, damn. I constantly forget there's even background music here. Okay, hang on. I'm doing it again. One more time. Encore! There you go. And yeah, thanks for showing up, Phoenix guy. I appreciate that a lot. There we go. Now the music can come back. Yeah, little known lore I'm about to drop on you guys. I can make music box noises. It's just something I can do. Also, 9 times out of 10, you are extraordinarily hilarious, Knight. You are a silly man. Play some Skynard. Yeah, rain music, see? Yeah, you get it. I don't know what a Skynard is. Yay! Ender got it. There he is, buddy. I knew you got it. Pretty much the best song that you could probably have come out of a music box. Hang on. I'm gonna look up Skynard. Skynard. Oh, Leonard Skinnard. Is that what he meant? Nightstar. Nightstar. Night. Nightstar, buddy. Buddy. Buddy, did you mean Leonard Skinnard? He did! Ow, I'm so smart. Yes, don't let anyone... Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate your nice person words. All right. I'm just kind of floundering now. Good old Leonard Skinner. And his steamed hams. It's not really an... See, I'm